passing other traffic participants. In this lesson, you will learn some more on traffic signs and markings on roads which apply when passing other vehicles. A large number of traffic accidents occur when vehicles are passing one another that involve younger drivers. Such accidents most commonly occur on narrow roads with 2 lanes. Accidents also occur between cars that are overtaking or turning and cars from the opposite direction. Crossing into the lane for vehicles from another direction carries a risk of collision, and that is why it is necessary to return to your lane as soon as possible.
The oncoming vehicle is moving slowly. There are no vehicles behind you. How will you continue? The obstacle on the road is on your side, so you must give way to the oncoming vehicle.
You must observe, assess and react to the following possible dangers on the road. Obstacles on the road in front of you and in your traffic lane. In case the obstacle is in your traffic lane, you must stop and give way to the vehicle from the opposite direction in case it is not indicated otherwise by a traffic sign.
When the oncoming vehicle is waiting for you, you have to move quickly. However, in this situation, there is a cyclist in front of you, and you can't drive any faster.
Road conditions due to which vehicles are coming towards you must change lanes to your traffic lane. For example, narrow road, bend, potholes, slippery or greasy road. In a situation as in the image, you must completely slow down and move to the side to the edge of the road. Going uphill with poor visibility, it is hard to determine the position of vehicles that are coming from the opposite direction. Traffic conditions that can force a vehicle from the opposite direction to cross to your traffic lane, for example, vehicle that is parked by the side of the road. A car from the opposite direction that plans to overtake another vehicle. In this situation, the vehicle is hidden behind the van. You must be ready to brake in case the vehicle continues straight. Vehicles that have the tendency, due to their characteristics, cross over to the opposite side of the road, especially in bends and narrow roads. For example, large and heavy vehicles, motorcycles and vehicles with a trailer. In this situation, you have to go as close as possible to the right edge of the road and adjust your speed because the cyclist in the bend may come too close to you. Crosswind that can cause the vehicle to cross over to another lane. Passing a large truck can cause a strong air pressure that can impact the movement direction of your vehicle. A vehicle from the opposite direction that, due to driver's carelessness, crosses over to your lane. In this situation, you must use your horn and turn towards the right edge of the road in order to avoid a collision.
Checkpoint. Take a pencil and a piece of paper. You are driving at the speed of 50 kilometers per hour. How will you continue? The oncoming vehicles have to give me the right of way. I expect that the oncoming vehicles will let me pass first. I will continue driving at the same speed of 50 kilometers per hour. I will brake and give way to the oncoming vehicles to pass me by. The obstacle is not in your lane, and you don't have to stop here. However, the oncoming vehicle has already started to drive around the obstacle, so you have to stop and let it pass first.
Warning broken line warns that a full line is coming up. Full line. It is prohibited to cross the full line except if it is necessary due to special traffic conditions, for example, roadworks or irregularly parked vehicles.
Checkpoint. Take a pencil and a piece of paper. You are driving at the speed of 45 to 50 kilometers per hour. How will you continue? I will continue driving at the same speed of 45 to 50 kilometers per hour. I will drive closer to the right edge of the road. I will apply the brakes. I will drive really close to the right edge of the road.
Traffic in both directions. Road narrowing. Road narrowing on the left side. Road narrowing on the right side. Maximum permitted vehicle width. Additional board where the width of the most narrow parts of the road are marked. Right of way for vehicles from the opposite direction. Right of way in respect to the vehicles from the opposite direction. Biggest permitted vehicle width.
You are driving at the speed of 30 kilometers per hour. How will you continue? According to the traffic sign, you are granted the right of way and you may drive first.
Traffic lights for regulating vehicle movement across traffic lanes. Red light shows that it is prohibited to drive in that lane. Yellow light that is blinking means that you need to move to the lane where the arrow is pointing, while green light means that it is permitted to drive in that lane. If the light changes to red, you must change lanes. If that is not possible, stop the vehicle.
Checkpoint. Take a pencil and a piece of paper. What does this traffic sign mean? I have the duty to give way to the oncoming vehicles. The oncoming vehicles have the duty to give way to me. A one-way road ends here. I have to pay special attention to the oncoming traffic. This traffic sign means that you are no longer driving on a one-way street, and you may meet oncoming traffic.
Timely assess the traffic situation and pay attention to vehicles coming from the opposite direction towards you, as well as possible obstacles on the road. Do not focus your attention on the vehicles from the opposite direction for too long, as that can cause you to unconsciously direct the vehicle towards them. Look towards the middle of the road. Timely reduce your speed on narrow roads and in situations where that would make passing the other vehicle more easier. Keep to the right edge of the road before passing in order to ensure adequate room. Pay attention to the participants in traffic who are moving along the edge of the road. Drive behind the pedestrian, cyclist or scooter until you have passed the vehicle from the opposite direction if the road is narrow. Stop and give way to the vehicle from the opposite direction in case the obstacle on the road is in your traffic lane.
Checkpoint. Take a pencil and a piece of paper. You are driving at the speed of 16 kilometers per hour. How will you continue? I will continue driving at the same speed. I will apply the brakes. I will drive over the curb. I'll move really close to the right edge of the road. The road is narrow and there is not enough space to drive over the curb. You have to apply the brakes and move really close to the right edge of the road. Checkpoint. Take a pencil and a piece of paper. You are driving at the speed of 25 kilometers per hour. The oncoming vehicle is moving slowly. There are no vehicles behind you. How will you continue? I will pay special attention to the oncoming vehicle. I will continue driving at approximately the same speed. I will apply the brakes. I will give way to the oncoming vehicle. The obstacle on the road is on your side, so you must give way to the oncoming vehicle.
When passing the vehicle from the opposite direction, be prepared to timely react to a powerful hit of crosswind, unevenness on the road, and similar. On a road with 3 traffic lanes, it is prohibited to drive in the furthest left lane except on a one-way road.
Checkpoint. Take a pencil and a piece of paper. You are driving at the speed of 30 kilometers per hour. How will you continue? I will continue driving at approximately the same speed of 30 kilometers per hour. I will apply the brakes. I will give way to the oncoming vehicle. The oncoming vehicle have to give me the right of way. The obstacle is on your side, so you must give way to the oncoming vehicle. Checkpoint. Take a pencil and a piece of paper. You are driving at the speed of 30 kilometers per hour. There are no vehicles behind you. How will you continue? I will pay special attention to the road width. I will give way to the oncoming vehicle. I will continue driving at approximately the same speed of 30 kilometers per hour. The road is narrowing at the speed bump, and you have to pay special attention to the road width. vehicles have to drive through the speed bump one at a time. A vehicle which is closest to the speed bump may drive first, and in this case, it is you. Remember to look at the rearview mirror and over your shoulder whenever you move to the left or to the right side of the road.